Osrc News at 7. Council approves appointment of Professor Joash Amupiton as new INEC chairman. Public outcry intensifies as forged credentials shake confidence in Nigerian institutions. Ondo State government trains 200 women farmers on urban agriculture. And from foreign scene, Israeli families hail Trump as Gaza hostages regain freedom. Good evening and welcome to the news. I am Omoshiliola Adesoya Ajayi. 200 women farmers have benefited from a capacity building training on urban agriculture.
Home gardening for such crops are training which 200 women underwent to help sustain their households and improve food availability. Resource persons, including Esther Ajayi, took participants through the rudiments of planting, introducing basic techniques for better yield. Participants described the training timely, saying the knowledge acquired will assist them in improving their family's daily consumption and income.
At least it can improve my life and it can give me the grace to assist my home.
Commissioner for Agriculture and Forestry, represented by the Director, Animal Husbandry Services, Folushoju, noted that the women would also be trained on professional farming methods to ensure efficiency and productivity.
The training is about urban agriculture, what you can do in your environment within the urban area. You know, we have crop, we have fisheries, we have livestock, and you know, you can do all this within the confinements of your house. But there are some levels that you, for instance, if you are talking about animal husbandry, there are some things that you cannot even do within the environment. There are some limits that you must not exceed.
Flagging off the project, Ondo State Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development, Sheun Osamaye, maintained that the initiative aligns with Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa's vision for economic sustainability. She said the initiative aims to equip women with practical skills for sustainable urban agriculture and serve as an alternative source of income.
You have a lot of money to make more money. So that is the essence of the training. We have brought in experts to train them, to teach them, and just as we know our government, after trainings, of course, they will be empowered.
Earlier, Dr. Osamaye presented an industrial grinding machine, one of the empowerment tools from the Renewed Hope initiative, to a mother of twins whose husband had absconded. The gesture, alongside other incentives, underscores the administration's commitment to supporting vulnerable women across the state. Omonyola Mbiji, Osrc News.
The National Council of State has unanimously approved the appointment of Professor Joash Amupiton SAN as the new chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission. According to a statement posted on X by the President's aide, Bayo Onanuga, President Bola Tinubu presented Amupiton's name to the council during its meeting at the Presidential Villa Abuja. The appointment follows the exit of Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, who completed his 10-year tenure in October 2025.
Certificate forgery remains a persistent challenge in many societies, especially in developing nations. With an increasing number of positions requiring academic certificates as proof of expertise, they have become essential for securing jobs or public office. Economic pressures and the lack of robust verification systems have fueled a thriving underground industry for forged certificates. Since Nigeria's return to democracy in 1999, several politicians
a wrong signal to the society. However, I think it is not the first time of getting involved in those things. Are you getting what I'm saying? It's not the only person. Since there is no punishment for those who have done it, there is a lot of scapegoats. And this is to tell us that Nigerians too much believe in paper qualifications, and which is wrong. If this thing has been based on merit, that means it shows the kind
of innovation, science and technology amid these allegations. However, Nigerians insist that resignation does not absolve him of potential criminal liability. Joy Pius, Osrc News.
You're watching the news on Osrc television. We'll take a break now. When we come back, the news continues. Please don't go away.
All bets on sports.
What is fair?
Huge winnings.
What is fair?
High odds.
What is fair?
Bookmaker Company.
Democratic Party PDP accusing the Aiyedatiwa-led administration of disconnecting from the people. In a statement by its director of tangible achievements in critical sectors, including health, education, agriculture and road infrastructure, the ruling party dismissed the claims as baseless and politically motivated. The party also defended the construction of new government apartments, describing it as cost-effective initiatives. On the teacher recruitment controversy, Otaloro said the process had been transparent and well received by the public, stressing that any reports of fraud would be duly investigated. The PDP, through its state chairman, Barrister Dupe Aishida, had earlier vowed to continue mounting constructive opposition to keep the government on its toes, but the APC intended governance to improve the lives of residents. The construction of the Onyaru-Gulem Shagari flyover on the Ilesha-Akure Expressway in Akure, Ondo State capital is making visible progress, with the ongoing casting and placement of pre-stressed beams marking a major milestone in the project. According to residents and road users, the project represents a significant breakthrough for Akure, promising improved traffic management, safety and urban connectivity. Our correspondent Abidemi Akiroto has the details.
The story of for years, the busy Ilesha-Akure Owo Expressway was notorious for traffic congestion and frequent accidents, a situation that caused daily frustration for motorists and sometimes cost lives. Now, the construction of this landmark bridge, the first flyover in Akure since Ondo State's creation in 1976, stands as a symbol of progress, modern urban renewal, and government's commitment to infrastructural growth. Following the temporary closure of the expressway on October 7, 2025, contractors intensified work on the casting and placement of pre-stressed beams at the Oyarubulem Shagari Irese section of the flyover. Points, helping to manage traffic flow and prevent congestion during the operation. A resident, Oladipupo Fabumi, expressed appreciation for the ongoing development, noting that the flyover will bring lasting relief. Another resident at Debola auction progress in recent weeks. As the momentum and expedite completion. Though the temporary diversions has caused some inconvenience, many believe the short-term discomfort will lead to long-term benefits, ensuring safer, smoother, and faster movements across Akure and beyond. The Oyarubulem Shagari flyover continues to take shape, a defining project that promises to transform Akure's skyline. News.
We sincerely apologize for the poor audio quality of that report. The federal government has ordered tertiary institutions to submit reports of intervention funds from the Tertiary Education Trust Fund that remain unutilized within the next 30 days. Alausa noted that the ministry has been faced with a dilemma over the issue of allocations that are not being put to good use. He stated that resources that could have been used to develop infrastructure in institutions have remained idle due to bottlenecks. The minister also announced that capacity building programs will be introduced to strengthen project management, compliance and reporting alongside mentorship initiatives. Meanwhile, members of the Senior Staff Association of Nigerian University SANU and those of the Non-Academic Staff Union NASU are protesting at the University of Abuja main campus. The protest is part of the nationwide action decided upon by the Joint Action Committee JAC of the two unions as the expiration of a 2-week ultimatum given to the federal government to address their demands, which are mainly welfare matters. The protesting university workers are demanding, among other things, the renegotiation of the 2009 agreement with the federal government, immediate payment of 25 and 30 displayed on their placards urge the federal government to act fast so as to avert a looming industrial crisis in the university community. Meanwhile, the Nigerian Export Processing Zones Authority has reiterated that the law prohibiting industrial strike and lockout within free trade. NEPSA's Managing Director Olufemi Ogunyemi made this clarification in a statement issued in Abuja by the authority's head of corporate communications, Dr. Martins Ode. He also said the recent dispute between Pengassan and the Dangote refinery should have been routed through NEPSA's administrative framework, which operates. Ogunyemi further emphasized that free trade zones are governed by specific legal provisions and that external labor laws only apply to the extent they are consistent with the NEPSA's Act. Dr. Ogunyemi reaffirmed NEPSA's commitment to maintaining industrial harmony in all free trade zones, describing constructive labor relations as an essential ingredient for Nigeria's continued industrial growth and economic stability. The Kaduna State Police Command has arrested 26 suspected kidnappers and recovered 4 fabricated firearms, several dangerous weapons, and part of a ransom allegedly paid to adopters in different operations across the state. The arrest followed a series of coordinated raids